Up. What? Yes. 1 minute 15. All right, what are we doing today? No. Hard to get the bill done these days. As you say, though.
Every day.
Keep making stuff. Okay, anybody, let's see if anybody's here. Wow. Okay. All right, let's get back. We are going to start with a simple technical warm-up. Mr. Bear's on his knees. And I'm going to be sitting up in my guard. We're going to be working on how, from different positions, to take the back. Okay? So just some basic stuff. So when I'm here, I'm going to work in this angle. Okay? So we're going to try to be in a butterfly, or I can be even farther out. My feet can be on his knees somewhere. So if he comes forward, this is ideally the best thing that I want, right? Because I want his weight forward here, like on my knees, so that if I just do this, he is going to fall, right? So it's easy for me to pull him. I'm not using a lot of strength. I'm using his weight and his momentum against him, right? So I'm going to pull across, right? And I'm going to push his knee. And that's going to give me the angle towards his back. Now I'm going to let go of his arm. But as I let go of his arm, I'm going to put my chest close to his shoulder so he can't bring his arm back. And my hand lets go of his arm, goes on the floor, and I use my knee, my foot on this side, and my knee as a base to come and get the back. Okay, so another angle. Go that way. Good. Okay, so a little bit. Yeah, so we're here. He's on my knees. Maybe he even tries to stand up, right? Stand up all the way. And put all his pressure here to try to pass going on or whatever. I can use that to pull him back to the ground and get up to the back. Sometimes you'll end up here. It's also okay. I can start to take the back or work the clock choke or the different chokes that we worked before. But the idea is to come from guard, getting up either to the back or forcing him to turtle, right? So this side now, well, we're here from the knees, pull, push. That's the initial movement. Plant, but I'm going to come close to the shoulder and I'm sliding my hook in. Right? So now I have a few options to take the back. I don't like to pull for some reason. I always used to screw up on it because I was going with mostly bigger people before, so I got used to rolling over, using my momentum to get the other hook in, because a lot of times when I would try to pull them here, I would end up just in half guard again, right? If they were stronger than me. So a lot of times here, I have my hook in on the other side, and I'm just going to roll that way, all the way, And we will do this in a different angle here so we can get it. Okay, so here, open guard, pull, kick out the knee, get the hook, right, and roll. Okay, so start with the butterfly, arm drag to the back, roll and take the back. Huh? Wanna try this one? Come on. Grab it to the bed. Take it back. Start sitting. Sit up. Drag his arm. Pull his arm to one side. Go. Take it back. Yes, good job. Get seatbelt. Seatbelt. Nice. Good. You gotta hold on. One over the neck, one under the arm. Good. Hold the lapel. Choke. No choke. Nice. Okay, so do that a few times. Do both sides. Very basic. And then we'll work we won't be doing the same position today. It'll be ways to take the back from different guards. Okay? So we'll do one butterfly, one closed, and one half guard. Go ahead. Speaking to two lazy people on that side, and the rest of you, if you're not doing it, do it now. Let's go. I've come to realize also many people joining on Instagram and YouTube are just watching, even though they have the ability to do jiu-jitsu in their house, but they are being lazy. I was just visiting some, I shouldn't say visiting anybody, it's social distancing, right? I saw a few people recently. They haven't been doing anything. They should be. You know who you are if you're watching. At least you should be watching. That's the very minimum. But you should, by this time, have a partner. What's the excuse they're giving? Social distancing, you can't touch. Oh, okay, but you can sit next to them, right? Nice social distancing. Good? Okay. Any questions on this basic back take? I don't think we will. So we will move on to the next one. Wow, we only have 8 people here. Time to, Nobody? Roshane. Sorry.
I mean, this one.
Close guard. So there's a lot of ways we can do it from the closed guard, but I'm just going to show you one way that Coach Fabrizio likes to do. I'm not going to show you my way, it's secret. So I'll just show you his way. You can stop it. So grab behind the elbow and the sleeve. And I'm just going to pull. So even if he's grabbing the belt or whatever he's grabbing here, when I pull forward, it's very hard for him to keep his grip, right? So he's going to be pushing back. It's okay. So I just keep pulling there, like up and there. And then I switch. And then I move my hips out. And I keep moving my hips out. And I keep straightening there. I can get up now. Or I can reach around for the lapel. and start to pull him. Every time I pull, I move my hips back, and we have the back. Clear? Okay, so here, one, here, pull, hip out, pull, pull, hip out, pull. Keep doing that until you have the back. Also, extremely simple but very effective back take. You know that some of these techniques are going to be useful, but what's even better is when you see this technique being used on other highly advanced jiu-jitsu practitioners, competitors. So for me, I knew this was always an effective way, but I never really started using it until I saw it happening to people who I know are also very good. So I wouldn't say I was never convinced of it, right? I believed in the technique, but somehow there's a situation always when you see a technique being used in a serious role, and then you're like, wow, that really, it's not just for when I was a blue belt, when I was a pro belt, when I was a brown belt. It actually works on all levels. But, you just need to master it and get the timing down and get the technique down, and it'll be a go-to move. It can be a go-to move. Come on. You're better gonna take your back now. Go. Okay, so now we've done now butterfly to back and close guard to back. Nice, be careful. It's not a good back kick. Nice, man. Keep the arm stretched when you take the back. That will stop them from getting up or stop them from being able to defend again. Keep that arm straight. Okay, since most of you are probably not drilling and you're just watching, we'll move on. Come on. Half guard. This time, I'm using the lapel because I like to, all right? So we went for the underhook and the normal sweep, and we realized that maybe this guy, he really knows my game, or he's good on half guard top, right? So get the lapel, and we start to set up the Bravo choke that we did, I believe, in our first online class. So if you don't know the Bravo choke, go back and check it out. But he's gonna posture, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the choke. Choke works. I don't need to do anything else, right? So I'm gonna come here. Now he's gonna start to defend. As he starts to defend, my outside leg, not the guard, not the one hooking his leg, the outside leg that's free, I'm going to bring it down on his shoulder, between his shoulder and elbow, like right on the side of the bicep, not in the bicep. So I'll show you another angle in a second, but I'm just going to bring it down, right? He's defending that choke in whatever way. As soon as I get rid of this arm on that side, I pull and I come up. And we have the same situation as the first technique. I have one hook. I can either roll or I can pull him on top of me. All right? So another angle here, half guard. Okay, half guard is here. I start to get the lapel, right? Here, I like to use the knee shield because it keeps you guys off me. And when I start to go for the choke, he's going to defend. As soon as he starts to defend, I bring this leg outside and I push it in. I push his arm in so he can't block the back. I don't need the underhook anymore. Now, I'm going to release my leg and pull on the lapel to get him down and get me up. Climb. I can get the hook in and roll, or I can pull him back and have the back. I'll pick it up. Hope that's clear. That's technique number 3, kicking the back. Oh. All good? Okay, so we're going to give you a few minutes for that, then I'll review all of them so that you guys can not forget. Although you can watch all this again. Okay, so first one, for those of you not really, we don't bore you. Open guard here, I'm starting here. You don't necessarily need to start any certain way, but I prefer to start with one leg like inside here, so that I have the ability that maybe if I have the chance to actually get up really quick and have a chance to get up. This is of course in the gym. Competition, of course, you'll never start like this. It's never going to be a position, but it's a good habit to have that ability to get up quickly if you need to. So, but the only thing is, if you do start like this and you're in the open guard butterfly, he knows that the only way I'm gonna go if I'm gonna do this technique is that way, right? So, if you're comfortable quick enough that if he stands up or if he moves very quick, you can change your position very quickly, then just be ready for that. Because this is actually not a very good defensive position with both legs around, right? Unless I'm all the way back and then I come into an open guard. So anyway, I'm here, boom, he has my knees. As soon as he grabs my knees, especially if he commits to this pass, it's even better. When he commits to that pass and he's got his hand, whether he's on his knees or if he's standing, right? So first we'll do knees. Here, right? And if he's standing, here, I got the same, except I don't need to push on his legs. There's already no base there anyway, so I just bring him down, right? Get the hook in. I can either roll or pull him back, right? We have those two options from the butterfly or open guard, right? Second one was Fabricio long drag. You can fake a wrist lock here also to get him to open, or if he doesn't open, then you got the wrist lock. You can use that as well as arm drag, right? Drag, take it back, keep hipping out, pull in each time you hip out. That's from the closed guard. And then we have the half guard, setting up using the Bravo, go for the choke. He starts to defend. I use my outside leg to push his arm through, hold him, and I have one hook. Again, I can either roll or pull him on top of me, and we have the back. Okay. Come in. So those are the 3 ways we're going to take the back sit. Facing there. So we have the back now. Of course, we all know the back attacks. Number one, the rear naked choke is very difficult to get, especially in the gi, because there's so much material here. You still can get it, but go deep, give your arm like a real deep shot so that you can almost put the elbow right in front of his chin, right? Push the shoulder forward if you're having a hard time getting deep enough. Sometimes you're just here, push the shoulder and shoot your arm through. Slide your hand up, reach inside the bicep, grab your other shoulder, and put your head down and squeeze. Suck him in, right? A lot of people try to pull or this or that, right? Just all you're doing is trying to contract the area that the head is in here. Try to make that smaller, that's all. So just imagine. And don't forget to breathe. See many people on the back, they're trying to choke and they forget to breathe themselves. They're about to pass out before the guy they're getting choked. So make sure you breathe. So okay, one of the main things, somebody was asking about back attacks. They defend and you can't get inside, you can't get here, right? So now I start working inside. Here, I hope you guys can see this. When he's defending here, take my thumb, the knuckle, the first knuckle on the thumb, behind his ear, and I just drive it into his artery there. All the way, like I'm just like, there, right? Make him real uncomfortable. And I can set up the same rear naked choke. Okay? So that's an option in case the guy's defending real well. A lot of times you come up also and you have the lapel, but his hands are in the way. Right? You need to just keep feeding. And then all I like to do is I like to come in here. See where my hand is coming from underneath? And then I push down. I pull it down to break his grip up here, and then I start to feed again, right? Now I can start going for the lapel choke, all right? Just a couple of tips how to finish from the back. There are so many attacks from the back. We'll try to cover some more attacks and go into more details next class. So in case any of you, I forget, remind me. Next class is back attacks, back chokes, back attacks, back options. Any questions? Let me know. Any questions? Any questions? No.
Can I be with you?
Yeah, sit. Sit down. Okay, so any questions? Let me know. If not, then that will conclude the amazing session with me. Zubair, of course. Love to have Zubair, Oprah. All right. So I guess we have no questions. We will see you inshallah next time. And
Wait!
huh?
I want to say something too.
Okay, say we're gonna have our next class on inshallah.
We will have a next class inshallah. See you after tomorrow.
No, Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, now we're skipping 2 days because it's the weekend.
See you on Saturday.
9 o'clock.
Goodbye.
All right.
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh.
Close.